Last night we saw a great display of how good Tomac is this year, not taking anything away from any other rider, especially Sexton, that was the fastest guy during all night, showing that, for example, on his heat race, where he overtook Tomac and managed to put a 7-second lead by the end of the race, that he was riding really well last night in Houston. He also looked really good on the main event, and it seemed that at one point that was his race to lose. Unfortunately, red flag came in with a big crash from Ferrandis, and from the restart on, Tomac just stepped up his game. As the track was getting rougher, Tomac showed why he is dominating this year. I think a lot of us were pointing out the fact that Sexton was taking a slower inside line on the sand. On the post race, he explained why he was doing that.
I wasn't super comfortable going around the outside. I almost fell there earlier in the race, so I was just sticking to the inside, and I felt like I could have walked through it faster than I was going through. But Eli really figured out the sand, and that was, I think, where I lost a lot of time every lap. I was trying, every time I get through the sand, I try to make up time throughout the rest of the track, and it just wasn't really working. So
also, he admitted that with the track getting much rougher since early afternoon until the main, Sexton kinda lost some of his strong points of the night, including the whoops, as he also explained.
Even the heat race, they were pretty, not smooth, but they weren't super edgy. And then in the main event, they almost get like a rut in them and a really big ledge on top of them. And that's something I'm still working on. I definitely was okay in them, at least up until the 10-minute mark, and then I kind of lost a little bit of speed. But yeah, they're completely different. It's so hard to replicate that during the week, and especially all day. I mean, all day they never looked like they did just now.
And from the middle of the race on, this was where Tomac shined the most. His excellent fitness, the mindset to overcome his struggles, straight up with the Sexton behind him, and dealing with the track deteriorating much better than all the rest, makes this the strongest Tomac that we ever seen, I think. Doesn't mean that it will happen every single time this year, but as for now, last night was a masterclass of a rider that struggled but still managed to overcome all his problems during all night, and still managed to win the race in Houston. And this was a great race by Tomac and a great win for him.